Okay, have this one.
You swear on the Bible in the court. And I was reading in the paper the other day that now in England they have passed a law whereby a man cannot be convicted of rape if he honestly believes that the woman consented to be raped. They said that the man cannot be convicted of rape if he honestly believes that the woman consented to his raping her.
Yeah, that is all right. Rape means without consent, sex. Otherwise, there is no rape. There was a rape case in Calcutta, and the lawyer is very intelligent. He, somewhere or other, made the woman admit, yes, I felt it. So he was released. Here is consent. And that's a fact. Because after all sex, rape or no rape, they'll feel some pleasure. So the lawyer, by hook and crook, made the woman agree, yes, I felt some pleasure. Now there is consent. So he was released. After all, it is an eating sensation. So either by force or by willing, if there is eating, everyone feels sensation, good sensation. There's a psychology. It is not that the women do not like rape. They like sometimes. They willingly. That is the psychology.
He was joking. He was only joking when he said that. He wasn't being serious. Come on. Well, if he was only joking, then how come he said it so many times? How come he insisted in interviews and in his purports and over again?
Outwardly, they show some displeasure, but inwardly they do not. This is psychology.
So what this law means is that anybody can rape anybody.
No law, it is all lusty desire. It is all law and no law, these are all nonsense. The Shastra has it is lusty desire, that's all. Everyone wants to fulfill the lusty desire.
Just see. Was that a joke? A running joke? And if it was, did he not consider the possibility that maybe some of his disciples wouldn't understand it was a joke? How come he didn't clarify he was only joking? What about the fact that many of his disciples did take him seriously and went ahead and used to beat their wives and mistreat them? And
especially in India, but it will be dangerous because it's black. If they don't get employment, they will create havoc. These blacks.
Yes.
They are not civilized.
No.
They want money, and if they don't get money, then they will create havoc.
Money and liquor.
Yeah. If they do get money, they just buy it.
Money they get, they can live, but there is no culture. They want liquor. So these rascals do not know how we are.
No, this is nonsense. He never said that. This is fake. Somebody faked these audios. Actually, these audio clips were taken straight from his morning walks and conversations and lectures. You can listen to them for yourself if you want.
Buddha is still control. They are never given to freedom. It's like in America. The blacks are slaves, they are under control. And since you have given them equal rights, they are distant, most distant. Always creating a fearsome future, uncultured, and drunkard. What training they have got? They have got equal rights. That's to keep them under control as slaves.
No, he never
But
said
give
that.
them sufficient food, sufficient
No.
clothes. Not more than
No.
then they will come.
Yep, he actually said that. Whether you can admit it or not, whether you're willing to accept it or not. Unfortunately, he said it. What are you going to do about it, huh? You're just going to ignore it like you always do? Oh, okay. How convenient for you. Not so convenient for those who become victims of racism afterwards. And who justify it using Prabhupada's words. No, this is taken out of context. This is taken out of context, okay? Exactly what context would that be in which it's okay to say that? Please enlighten me. It has occurred to me that maybe you just pick and choose the things at which you like to hear and prefer to ignore the stuff that you don't like to hear.
Artificially, do not try to become equal with man. That is not allowed in the Vedic Shastra. Nastriyang satantatam arhati. That is called Shastra. You have to understand.
Understand what?
That woman is never given to be independent. Independence means just like child has to be taken care.
It's true.
Similarly, woman has to be taken care. You cannot get your child go in the street alone. There will be danger. Similarly, according to Vedic civilization, Manu Samhita, woman should be given protection.
You know, that may sound all good to you, but he's comparing women to children. Women are not children, we're adults. And the problem with treating women as children is that you're trying to control them. Trying to protect a woman has noble intentions, however, you end up enslaving them. And even Srila Prabhupada said that women should be slaves. We've had literally millennia of trying this method out in which people protect women. And has it really done much good for us? No, actually. It leads to a whole bunch of opportunities for abuse. Are you okay with that?
So up to that point, Maharaj Parikshit, the whole planet was very nicely governed by dictators.
Nicely governed by dictatorship.
So we can bring in such dictatorship, provided that dictator is perfectly Krishna conscious. Under his guidance, everything, because he knows how to conduct kingdom, how to make everyone happy. Nirbandhe Krishna Sambandhe.
Did you hear that? You know that part where Prabhupada said that we should do this whole thing like a dictatorship? Not listening. I'm not listening. La 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 la. Nicely governed by dictatorship, as long as it's a devotee of Krishna doing it, then it's fine. Interestingly, this kind of mentality has been transmitted to all of the Hare Krishnas, and they have this idea, this notion that all people who are Hare Krishna are good people, and anybody who's not a Hare Krishna, anybody who's a karmi, is a bad person. What do you think of that? La 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 la. So a person can be a dictator, but that's okay as long as they're a Hare Krishna? Oh, wow. I cannot believe that my parents raised me to worship this man and love him and respect him. He's such a fucking bigot. This video is a demonstration of what I get when I tell people all of the bigoted, stupid things that Prabhupada said. The reactions are generally like that. Interestingly enough, when I put on that persona of this Hare Krishna person, I'm not just making fun of other Hare Krishnas, I'm making fun of how I used to be. What I used to do, instead of making excuses for Prabhupada, is I would just ignore and suppress everything that I felt when I was confronted with this kind of material. Whenever I would try to speak out about it, I would get a whole lot of excuses. Excuses for Prabhupada. People would say that I was misinterpreting what he said, but really, there's no need to interpret what he said. What he said pretty much speaks for